All right, soldiers, I'm counting on you to hold your own out here. It's gonna get kind of rough here in about 10 minutes. Are you ready? Stand your ground. I don't want to have to replace all 3 of you. 4 of you. 5 of you. Of course, Brinkman, you can disappear if you want. I don't care. From Tornado Alley, the Garden of the Grills, and the noisiest neighborhood in the known universe, welcome to Smoky Goodness. We may have all 3 today. We've got storms brewing out to the west. I've got the Garden of the Grills set up, well, at least 3 of them. And it's Mother's Day. Oh, and this is the noisiest neighborhood in the known universe. Don't know if you can hear that squirrel over there, but there's apparently a cat in the neighborhood. Every squirrel in the neighborhood's going nuts. Mother's Day feast. We've got bone-in ribeyes. We're going to use some mushrooms on those. I'm going to saute some baby bellas. And with the baby bellas, I'm going to mix in some of the morel mushrooms that we finally were able to acquire last week, or this week, depending on your perspective, I guess. We've got yellowfin tuna, which I'm going to be searing on the island Grillstone. Like I mentioned, the bone-in ribeyes. We're going to be doing those on the grill dome. And we've got a whole bunch of other things. We've got a lot of sides. Got some corn on the cob. Going to be experimenting with some of the corn on the cob that Greg over Ballistic BBQ did a couple of weeks ago, maybe. And the ingredients on that are not going to be accurate because I don't have exactly what I need. Shut up, dog. Talking quickly, we've got to get going quickly. Storms are coming in. We may have tornadoes here in a little while. Stick around, Herb. First item in our long afternoon of grilling on Mother's Day. Got some white potatoes. We've got some red potatoes. They're going right on the Grillstone for a little while. Cut side down, of course. 2 reasons for that. I like the sear, and they won't escape. I'm putting the white potatoes, which are smaller, on this side. The coals are over here. They end about here, so trying to balance everything out. All right, next up, and almost immediately, black iron pan. Half a stick of unsalted butter, baby bella mushrooms, and direct from the prairie, some fresh morel mushrooms. Sorry, that's all I have for the moment. I'm starting to flourish right now, so maybe by next week we'll have a bunch more. Going to saute these up real quick. After that, we'll set them aside, move on to the next step, the next item. All right, and while our mushrooms are sauteing up, we'll lay some corn on the grill over the indirect side. Shut up, dog. And keep an eye on those for about 8 minutes. Okay, this is what the corn really looks like. A little overexposed on that last shot, wasn't I? And after a few minutes, of course, the mushrooms are ready. Don't escape on the mushrooms. Screaming hot grill dome. Be sure to burp it. When it gets up this hot, you want to let it catch its breath, so to speak. This, of course, is my Weber Gourmet Systems Series Sear Grade. It fits in the grill dome like a charm. Bone-in ribeye. Bone-in ribeye. Bone-in ribeye. Look at that, perfect. Good sear, good sear. Looking good. And I love it when all my toys work together. Okay, these bone-in ribeyes are seared. I'm going to move them to the indirect side. No indirect side here. I'm talking about the indirect side right over here. And if there isn't enough room, I've got another indirect side on the other Weber. Just like that. Of course, you can't see that. And I'm going to give our corn a quick char. Right over the coals over here. While I do that, let's get the tuna on. I'd like to be able to say we can be lightning fast with this, just sear them, but my wife wants hers cooked well. It's Mother's Day, so well it will be. Hey, we can't forget this. Some lemon. A few minutes has gone by. A lot longer than I would have let this if I had my druthers. What the hell are druthers anyway? Anyways, look at that char. What a sear. And as you can see, the tuna is done. It's well done. Sorry about that. Smells great though. Okay, everything's off the grill except for this last piece of corn. I'm going to try this corn Greg's way. Starting with some melted butter. So you get all sides of that too. Oh, by the way, this butter was melted in the same black iron pan that I did the mushrooms in. A little added flavor there, folks. All right. And I guess this is the magic of this recipe. Plain old, regular old mayonnaise. Can't wait to try this one. Alright, okay, and as for the cheese and the chili powder, I don't have the fancy stuff here right now. I've just got a 3-blend cheddar cheese here. Okay. Put a little bit more on the side for when that begins to melt. I can roll this around. And lime. Gotta have lime. So I've heard. Last ingredient, I guess, if I'm remembering right, I'm playing this by ear or by memory or something, chili powder. This is all I got, folks. Sprinkle some chili powder all over it. And let's give it a shot. See what it tastes like. Smells great. Oh man. That is outstanding. Thanks for the recipe, Greg. Talking with my mouth full. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday. I'll see you inside. All right, we beat the storm, or the storms. There's our ribeyes, tuna steaks with the mushrooms and the potatoes are over there. There's the corn. There's my version of the corn. Thanks a lot for posting that video, Greg. It rocks. This corn rocks. And what else? We've got grapes and it looks like muskmelon. Papaya.
Stick around here.
Shut up, dog. I'm trying to hear the sirens. They're barbecuing. Gas grill, I can smell it. Barbecuing in a tornado. I understand it completely.